Hello again, and welcome back to lunchtime. Just got to review things, just in case you're interested. I'm eating one of these mugshot. I quite like the mugshots. If I can get them for 50p. I'm not paying £1 for them, I'm a tight sod. But 260 odd calories. I've got the sweet and sour ones in my pot. There you go. Don't think you'll be able to see them. I do them in the morning and I let them marinate for a couple of hours. I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but fantastic, really, really good. So you're probably not ever interested. I want to show you any. One little noodles. I mean, obviously they're not the most. They're not the most healthy thing, but we're on calorie counting still, trying to keep the weight off with the running, etc, etc, etc. And they're quick and easy, less than 1% fat, 263 calories. I'd like to say they fill me up, but they don't. Anyway, on with the subject of today's little ramble. And obviously Tuesday tends to be Andy's Man Club video on Scott Review Things. Obviously I've started going to, for a month, I've been going to Andy's Man Club now. People that don't know, Andy's Man Club have been going for a few years. They meet on a Monday night, and there should be one near you. 7 o'clock they meet for anything up to 2 hours, where guys can go along and just chat. You haven't got a chat, it's also a sort of social thing, but generally guys there that have got sort of issues and just need to get stuff off their chest and just don't want to go and see counsellors, or counselling's failed them, or it's not worked and they just want to try something different. Non-judgmental, safe space to go and speak peer-to-peer, and I just thoroughly enjoyed the whole experience. And yeah, it's something that I actually look forward. To going on a Monday. Mondays are quite tight in time. I don't get back till about 4 o'clock. We have training with Hugo till 6. I'll quarter to 10 to 6. I think I'll get back, have something to eat, and out the door for 6:30. So it can be quite tight to get, but I thoroughly enjoy going. And this video, what I like to do is, these videos is obviously you get 3 main questions. Again, how was your week? My week was very good. You can always get told to get out if you've had a good week. My week's been good, a positive from the week. Well, I started running again almost 100 days ago, and that was like 30 seconds running or a minute running. And then last week I actually ran 10 kilometers, so 6.2 miles. And I think I've come on a long way, and it's really helped my mental health as well, the running. I thoroughly enjoy the running. So positive from last week was I actually clocked up 17 miles in running, or 17 and a half miles over 3 runs last week. So I'm very pleased with that. Running tonight as well with Wanda. So Wanda will do her little bit because she's had a couple of weeks off. So she's going to come running with me tonight. We're going to run around the park. She's going to do 20-25 minutes, something like that, and then she's going to disappear home, and I'm going to fuck off on a longer run. So making sure she's okay, and then off, getting the mileage in on my own. So 2 birds, 1 stone. Thoroughly enjoyed the running. The running's been just, I stopped running because I hated when I signed up for the Brighton Marathon. People are going to laugh. I put a pressure on myself to do the training, and the training for me was what killed me, because I felt like I had to run, and now I'm running because I want to run. And that's a huge difference in when you're running where you want to run and not because you have to run. It makes a hell of a difference. Obviously I've got my Andy's Man Club t-shirt on, very proud of my Andy Man Club t-shirt. And then the third question of, did you need to get anything off your chest? And this week, no, I didn't need to get anything off my chest. I could go on a whole rant about certain things, but nothing came up this week. And then you get the 2 supplementary questions. You have your break at that point. Cup of tea, coffee and a biscuit. And you come back and you get the 2 questions. So these are sent down from head office. and the facilitators ask the question. Some of them are a bit shit. Some of the questions, not the questions, not the facilitators, all genuinely lovely guys. Some of the questions can be a bit, fucking, what's that all about? And the first question of the supplementary questions was, what have you learned about yourself this year? And I thought that was a really good question, because I've learned a lot about myself this year. I have learned that I am a damaged man, and it's taken me a long time to sit and actually appreciate that. I haven't always, since I went through a hellish divorce, it was made more difficult by, I'm going to be very, do I mince my words here? No, I'm going to be polite. It was made it was made more hard than it should have been by people that tried to destroy me personally, physically, mentally, and financially. They succeeded with the ruination of my relationship with my son, and that also made it very difficult for me it took me a long time to get over not seeing my son. And I didn't realise how damaged, I lost my mum and dad within a couple of years of each other, and I didn't realise how damaged that had made me. Wanda's been very patient with me, so sometimes when I lash out, not with my fists, but with my mouth, or I'm quick to come back at people, I'm very quick to defend myself, I'm very quick to defend myself. I spent 3-4 years where my phone would go off and it would be my solicitors, and they were, I mean, I lived in the same house with my ex-wife, and I'd get a solicitor letter saying, oh, the boiler's not working, or this has happened, and all they were doing were trying to rack up solicitors' letters to try and ruin me financially. So I genuinely think I had some sort of PTSD from my phone going off, because every time my phone pinged, it would be another letter costing me money, and it took me a long time to get over that. And then this year, it's been a hard year. I made a massive mistake. And maybe I'll tell you about that. Not today, but I made a massive mistake earlier in the year, and ultimately, it almost cost me my marriage. Didn't cheat on Wanda or anything like that. But yeah, I made a huge mistake, and I learned there and then, over about a week period, that I needed to change. I needed to change for Wanda, but primarily I needed to change for me. And I also learned I'm never going to be 100% fixed. I don't see my son. I'm quick to, if someone says something to me, I'm quick to fucking react. And sometimes I don't think about the consequence of my actions. I'm getting better. Certain people I'll never have any time for. But I've learned that I am broken. I learned that I'm probably always going to be broken. And it's how I deal with those little broken things that try and make me not so broken, and in turn make my life, and my life's really good. I can't say my life's bad. My life's really good. I'm very lucky with Wanda, Leah and Chantel, and Jack and Josh, their boyfriends, and I can't say I'm not. It could be made better by one more person being in my life, but I can't force that. And I'll address that again, because a couple of people have said to me, well, why don't you try and see him? If I tried to see him and he rejects me, I don't think I could take that rejection again. So that's why I stay away, and it needs to be him that comes to me, because my door will always be open. I've learned that as well about myself, that I can't take that rejection again. So it's my way of dealing with it. So yeah, that's what I've learned about myself, how damaged I am actually this year. And then the last question is, if money was no object, what would you buy? And I don't have an answer to that. There's nothing I crave or want for, really. Not massively rich. We get by. It's a struggle most months. I'm not flashy or anything like that. I think I said, if money was no object, it's something you can't buy, it's time with my son. And that's probably where that is, really. So yeah, I can't recommend Andy's Man Club enough. It's a place where you can go and chat and talk. There's some funny stories, there's some sad stories. Some people are going through some hell. But I think there were 43, 44 guys there last night, and I thought it was brilliant. You know, it's one of the best things I've done. I've done it for myself. So if there is one near you and you're struggling, then I'm not sponsored by Andy's Man Club. I've got no affiliation apart from I go, I sit, I talk, and I come home again. I listen to other people and I come home again. So it's not a sponsored video or anything like that. But genuinely, if you are struggling and you're a man and the door's open, take the chance, cross that threshold and come in, because I don't think you'll regret it. Who's that? Uber Eats. So yeah, that's this week on Andy's Man Club. It's okay to talk. What did I learn about myself this week? I'm not quite as big a cunt as I thought I was, but I still am. See you soon.